Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the second-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. Physical run, breaking tackles. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. Play action here on first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The seventh play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Misses the receiver, incomplete. The opening drive that will not end, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. The tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. line getting set up. It's a first down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll run it to the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He shreds the tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. He's found some room at the 45. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Sooners have 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Handoff to the back. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, Not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And the Sooners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And the game is now tied.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Handoff heading left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You first open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side to see how much more success they can have.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st down, it's play action. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Gets some space around the 30. He's across the 25. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. So second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab. It's Graham. And he'll be brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was successful with this first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. But the next tip ball could be going the other way.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Makes it second down. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no. Here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And here's the handoff. Powers through. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And the Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That run moves the ball across the 35. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught quickly. Moving right through the contacts. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
The quarterback's got it on the option. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down here for this offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Receiver in motion now. It's a shotgun run call. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll run the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offensive machine. and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, Buckeyes. He'll stroll into the end zone. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. And And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down. Now here's the toss play. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. It's an option look. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, here comes the kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
What was the quarterback thinking here? There's just absolutely no way you can take a sack in this situation. And now it's fourth down.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Down 5 late in the fourth quarter. Of course, they're going to go for it on fourth down. The crucial play here, they go to the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on fourth down. The defense rising up here late in this football game to protect this lead. What a play. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.